I see a lot of health experts promoting sleeping 8 hours a day to have a great sleep, but why that isn't actually the whole truth, and why sleeping 8 hours isn't actually the thing that causes you good sleep quality. Um, yeah, that's what we will cover in this video. Hey, my name is Just Visser, and I am a biohacker for entrepreneurs. So I work on a day-to-day basis with entrepreneurs. I experience a variety of substances on my own. I had cancer, I had trauma, I nearly suicidal, I had asthma, and I healed myself all through hard research and working with medical advisors. And now I share all the things I do to you for free and talk about things no one else is talking about. So today's video we talk about sleep and sleep quality. I know there are several videos out there who talk about sleep quality, but this here should be a Justice Wizard biohacking like sleep quality guide for best sleep quality possible. So, what is sleep quality in comparison to sleep quantity? Well, the sleep quantity only tells you how long do you sleep. The sleep quality tells you how effective you sleep. And effectiveness can be measured in different sleep stages. So we have, in general, we have the deep sleep, we have the REM sleep, and we have the light sleep. So these are the three main or core sleep stages. In between each area is another one, but that is unnecessary for you to know right now. That is only necessary if you have to monitor someone's sleep and if you have to design personalized sleep protocols. So no worries about that. The problem is that you don't know how much deep sleep, how much REM sleep, and how much light sleep you have. In general, early stages of sleep, you have more deep sleep, and the longer you sleep, the more REM sleep you have. I can show you here a graph that shows you in general how such deep and REM sleep, light sleep, comparison looks like, and you can measure it by having some trackable device, health Apple Watch, an Oura Ring, a Whoop armband. So literally something that measures your sleep, and I recommend you to do that. And if you don't want to invest in something like that, there are apps on your phone who can sleep track or track your sleep. But keep in mind they are not that, that precise because they can't measure other metrics that devices can who are on your body. They only measure your deep sleep and REM sleep phases according to your noises, to your movement, to other indicators that are not, something like body temperature, something like HRV, something like beats per minute, heart rate, something like that. So keep in mind, and if you really suffer with sleep, with bad sleep, with poor sleep, and you want to improve your sleep, and you don't know why you sleep bad, even though you sleep 8-9 hours, then please do this. Wear it, track your sleep, and then you will see that you have more light sleep than REM and deep sleep. And REM and deep sleep are literally important for you. REM sleep is the sleep that helps you to build and craft new learning things and helps you with your memory operation system, basically. It helps to learn. When you have low deep REM sleep, you learn not that much in comparison to someone who has high REM sleep. For example, I am blessed to have a very high REM sleep. I have 2 to 2.5 hours of REM sleep every single day, even though I only sleep 7 to 8 hours. That is unusual. Normally you target 1 to 1.5, but that is because of my genes. So I can't do anything about it. But I need to take care of my REM of my deep sleep because my deep sleep suffers from that. So I use some things like DSIP or some other evening bedtime routine compounds that help me to have better have a better deep sleep because my REM sleep is already great. So I now have around about 2.5 hours of REM sleep every single evening, and around about 1.5 and 2 hours of deep sleep every single night, even though I sleep 7 to 9 hours and I don't have an alarm clock. Sometimes when I'm on cycle back again and I use certain substances that I don't want to tell, I can tell you something like that. DSIP, MK677, low doses, CHG, and yeah, all of that literally helps you to sleep less and sleep more effective. So more effectively means less light sleep, more deep and more REM sleep in shorter period of time. And these things are only possible if you know exactly how your body works and how the things work. And I would not recommend you to now buy any of these substances because it is not not necessary, because the things I'm going to share with you again, besides the O-ring, can be done right now, right today, and no supplements, no medication is needed to improve your sleep and to do it. And the number one thing that helps you to better your sleep quality is your sleep timing. We have a body clock, a circadian rhythm, it is called. And this circadian rhythm literally helps us to determine our wake and sleep stages during our day. And it is a 24-hour clock. And what do you think will now happen? Well, predictably, on one time or at all times during the day, your body wants to release hormones like cortisol, that is the awakening and erecting, and this energizing hormone, also correlate as the stress hormone, and melatonin, that is correlate with the sleep hormone. And now your body wants to predict when it's time to go to bed and when it's time to wake up and be awake. So during the wake times, your body wants to predictably produce cortisol and lower the production during the evening. And when you now go to bed and wake up at the same time, or when you go to bed at the same time and wake up when your body feels like, then the melatonin will be produced every single time when your bedtime is, because your body now, your body clock is now running and your body now knows when you go to bed, and then it produces out automatically the melatonin, and the melatonin helps you to go into the deeper sleep stages, aka the REM and the deep sleep stages, easier. And therefore these stages, or these is the most important indicator thing that helps you to literally change your life. So if you're a shift worker, that is maybe the most unhealthiest thing you can do for your body. There are substances that can, that you can use during the shifts that help or manipulate your circadian rhythm and actually shift it around and helps you to say your body that your circadian rhythm is okay, even though you are a shift worker, but that only should be used with a coach, with a health medical advisor, with someone who knows peptides, knows substances, and is very, 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 very knowledgeable in this area. And these are not many people. So your sleep timing is the most important thing. Number two is your bedroom. Don't do anything else than sleeping there. That's what Brian Johnson actually told me, and I literally I never thought about it, but your brain associates not only time but room with sleep. So whenever you have, something like a bedroom and you spend your whole day with it, or you wake up and stay in bed for 3 hours, you will still feel sleepy even though your circadian rhythm is optimized. And the reason for that is because your brain associates a bed on your bedroom, for example, with sleep. And that means the hormonal production will also be suppressed or promoted, even though you hit your circadian rhythm and you wake up at the same time. So I recommend you to wake up immediately after, after sleeping. After waking up, you wake up immediately after you wake up naturally. You wake up, go outside of your room and never touch the room again, and only go to your room when it's time to go to bed. Then you have for your mind the separated room and area for the sleep. And that's awesome. That's really awesome stuff. And that's actually something I now implemented, and my sleep quality is so much higher. And I realize it when I'm at my girlfriend's apartment, when we go to bed, 2 hours before we sleep, immediately. You can say when whatever time it is. It's 7, it's 8, it's 9, I don't know. Immediately when I go to the bed where I sleep in, instantly I'm I'm sleepy, I'm tired, I want to go to bed, I want to sleep because my body now signalized, yeah, we are in a bed, we want to do it. So maybe try to have only one room for your sleep and only for the sleep only. I only have my sleep, or my bed and my clothes in there. So I only sleep there, have my clothes, and all of these other things are in other areas in my apartment. So that is literally what I do. And these are two main factors you can improve in right now, and these are very important. And of course, when you now have an inconsistent sleep schedule of that, it will not happen overnight, over one night, that it will be fixed. Consistently go to bed for 1 or 2 weeks, and I can tell you this, it will be so much better, so much easier, and your life will be so much greater because now you sleep better and your body, when you sleep great, you are fueled great. We as human beings, sorry, Charles, we need to sleep. God or the universe created us with rest mode, and we need to, rest properly in order to work properly. And the people who rest the best work the best. That's literally it. Because you have more energy, more clarity, you don't feel sore, you don't hate your life after waking up, you just want to work, you just want to do this, and you are happy that you can go to bed. You now associate sleeping with something good, you can sleep in better because you separate your room with it, and it's awesome. Another thing is sensoric system. When you want to sleep, you want to have darkness, silence, no smells, nothing bad, nothing that could distract you, and you should, shut down your sensoric system, relax. Sleeping is, relaxation, and we need to lower our, stimuli during the evening, and like a plane who's landing slow and steady, land the plane to fall into bed. That means 2 hours before going to bed or 1 hour, start with dimming the lights, lowering the noise, doing work that is not so cognitive straining. Don't worry that much. Try to try to be quieter, try to be relaxed. Go under warm shower because your body temperature lowers, and lower body temperature is great for relaxation and recovery, and will help you to relax better and go more into deep sleep stages, because that's what it's all about. When we have noise, sleep, or when we sleep, we are more more likely to, get awake from or get annoyed by noise, by smell, by all of these things, because we are in relaxed mode, we are now in vulnerability mode. We don't produce hormones that, make us work, make us pressure, make us avoid all of these tense stuff. We now want to relax, cool down our system. That means we are vulnerable. And when you now have, when it smells, when you hear cars outside, when light comes to your eyes, then you can't sleep either. So I have, for example, when I sleep here, because here is quite noise when I wake up. Um, I have earpads. So when I sleep here in my apartment, I will wear them while I'm sleeping. I buy them for €5 on Amazon. But when you have a quiet environment, like in my girlfriend's apartment, I don't need them. It's quiet. It's easy. When your partner, for example, makes noise and is very loud while sleeping, then of course I would recommend to wear these too. I'm lucky to not make noise, and my partner doesn't make it too, so it's easy for us. Additionally, I wear eye masks because then I have completely dark room. My eyes are completely dark because sunlight is one of the most potent indicators or most potent things to produce cortisol and to lower melatonin, because our body correlates with the sun, and the sun rises in the morning and goes down in the evening. So our body, our circadian rhythm is according to this clock, to the sun, and therefore every other sunlight, because this light here, the light on our screen, has the light in the sun in it. I hope that was what is the sense, so a sentence, but I get you. I think you get a point. So every single light might be a distraction for your eyes and make you more awake and block your melatonin production. And therefore, I recommend just wearing eye mask, because then you just not need to unplug all devices and all of these things. Yeah, and yeah, your bedroom shouldn't smell bad. You should have a comfy bed, a bed where you feel good at, where you don't, feel back pain, not too hard, not too soft. You need to find your bed for one lifetime investment. Have a great bed, have a great pillow, have a great environment in your bedroom. Feel comfy. Sleep is for comfortable life. When you are awake, it shouldn't be that comfortable. Yeah, you want to be alert, you want to work, you want to have stress, you want to produce, but when you want to sleep, you need to have the relaxation, you want to feel good, you want to feel comfy, then you're in a good mood to sleep good. And that's it. So that's what it is all about. And I had sleep issues too. And once you try this out first, and when you're done now, after 1 2 weeks of trying this exact protocol out, you still have sleep issues, then I would recommend you to buy first of all some supplements, 5 ATP, HTP, sorry, 5 HTP, and melatonin and GABA. These three supplements, buy them because 5-HTP helps actually about 5-HTP gets converted into serotonin, and serotonin gets converted into melatonin. That means the body produces melatonin better. That means to sleep better. Melatonin to have the additional compound of this effect, and GABA too. GABA is uh, is the opposite of an enhancement, so it's a relaxing neurotransmitter that helps you to relax your body. And when you use these three things and you still can't sleep, then I would add up glycine, 3 grams, because it lowers your body temperature. Maybe it's because of that. And if you can't do the still sleep, I would recommend you to use magnesium bisglycinate and aptogen complex with ashwagandha. And if you can't sleep, then back again, then you either need to work on yourself because you have some trauma or some issues, or you need to use some peptides or something because you have a very stressful day. And these peptides, I can't talk about peptides right now to you because it needs to be personalized, and I don't want to recommend to you anything that isn't personalized for you. So if you have still issues with sleeping, if you want to try all this out, if you want to have personalized things, then I'm open to help you. I have a coaching business that helps you personalize to create things that actually make you sleep better. That is one area because we have sleep, exercise, nutrition, and recovery. These are the 4 core areas we need to cover in our health as a high performer. And sleep is it's most important cornerstone of all these areas. So if you feel good, then it's okay. Watch the new videos that I will post, and if you feel that I might help you, then check out first link in the description. If not, it's okay. Like the video, subscribe. See you, love you, bye bye.